Welcome to Bearcat Arena. I'm Bill Hampton along with my sidekick Ed Gargas. On the Telecaster, or whatever we have over there, the big machinery, our producer tonight, Tyler Wagner, and up on camera, Rick DePriest. We're a little bit late going on with our pregame as we had a little technical difficulty, but I tell you what, the guys worked hard and got us going. We're excited. Big SEMO Conference game coming up, Ed.
Yes, it is. Both teams saw a little bit of action in the conference tournament at Jackson last week, and Jackson played pretty well over there, but a little better than expected, I believe.
Well, we saw a great JV game. Jackson wins 40-37. One of the Dexter Bearcats hit a three from about the center court at the horn to close that gap down to three, but a good game. Tonight, the Jackson Indians come in with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses. Bearcats still looking for their first win, kind of resembling last year going into the Bloomfield Christmas tournament without a win, and then lo and behold, just played lights out at the tournament. And we'll be talking about that tournament throughout the evening. That tournament coming up in a couple of weeks, and YHC will be broadcasting that tournament live again this year, all 26 games on Channel 21 New Wave Communications cable, and also streaming on the internet, yhctv.com, all over the world. We hope you folks in Jackson watching on the internet tonight, if you like what you see, or you folks at home watching on TV, if you got your computer, you can email us at sports@yhctv.com. Again, we're glad that you've joined us for high school basketball. We hope to see a barn burner inside tonight because it is cold outside.
Yes, it is. Yes. I think I came in as I think it was down to 22 degrees. Not 100% on that, but it was cold.
Well, the Dexter Pep Band, jazz band, entertaining us here at halftime of the JV and in between games. Boy, they've got a great band, and always enjoy the music here at Dexter. We got 3 good refs tonight: Cody Melvin, Joe Baldwin, and Todd Turlington. Those 3 guys got a lot of experience, and glad to have them on tap tonight in this SEMO Conference game. We're getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineups.
The Jackson Indians and their fans. Let's wish the students from both schools good luck. We encourage all spectators to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Dexter High School.
Lloyd Heighton giving the announcement to all the fans that are here. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We're going to let you folks tune into that, and we'll be right back with your starting lineups in just a moment.
Our buoy player are an official. We also request that all fans please keep a lid on their soft drink bottles and throw any trash in the containers conveniently located throughout the facility. At this time, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Dexter senior Shelby Hessling.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Senior Shelby Hessling at times singing the national anthem a cappella. Beautiful job, Ed.
Varsity Indians, coached by Darren Scott.
Okay, the Jackson Indians, Darren Scott is the head coach. They start number 2, a 5'10 junior, Caleb Newcomer. Number 11, a 6-foot senior, Tyler Rhodes. A 6'3 senior, number 23, Zach McDowell. A 6'5 senior, number 33, Bobby Clark. And a 6'8 junior, number 40, John Meyer. Clark, the leading scorer. Meyer works inside They go with the Jackson Indians, Newcomer, Rhodes, McDowell, Clark, and Meyer. Bearcats head coach Rob Nichols. They start number 5, a 5'9 junior, number 4, a 5'9 senior, Jake Cox. 21, a 6'7 senior, Alan Flanagan. Number 22, a 6-foot senior, Logan Robbie. Number 23, a 6'2 junior, Jake Cox. And number 24, a 6'2 junior, Tyler Miller. Bearcats go with Cox, Flanagan, Roby, Lee, and Miller. And we're ready for action. You folks get you a cold soda, get you a bag of popcorn, get that popped up if you're at home, get you a sandwich, get you a seatbelt, set back. It's high school basketball in southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas. It gets no better than this on a cold night outside. Flanagan will jump for the Bearcats. The big guy, John Meyer, a 6'8 junior, will jump for Jackson. Joe Baldwin will toss it up. Jackson in red, Dexter in white. Dexter will control the tip. Nice move by Miller. He can't get it to go. Meyer with the rebound. Newcomer in the front court with the ball. Dexter in a man-to-man. We've got a foul right there off the crack of the bat inside the lane on the floor.
Foul's going to be on Jake Lee, number 23.
His first, Ed.
Yes. I would hope only 19 seconds into the ball game.
Inside and a nice pass that time. Good touch by Bobby Clark. Uses the glass. He's the leading scorer for the Jackson Indians. Cox gets the ball, passes it around. Miller has it on the outside.
Miller
has the ball taken away. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul will go against Miller. His first, team second.
Extra foul number 24, Tyler Miller, his first personal team foul number 2.
Newcomer will inbound under his basket. Gets the ball out to McDowell. Inside to the big guy, Meyer. Kicks it back out to McDowell. Newcomer out front with the ball. Working against that man-to-man. We're going to have a walking call. Turnover on the Indians. Ed, both teams trying to fill themselves out. Dexter's had that one shot right off the tip. Looked like Flanagan went up with the ball, got away with it. But my goodness, you got to against the big guy every now and then. Miller on the wing. He's being guarded by Clark.
Romeo down to Cox, get a drive, baseline.
Oh, nice drive, good move along that baseline. Jake Cox ties the game up right here at the start with 6:45 left in this first quarter. Dexter in a half-court trap. Dexter with a takeaway.
Cox dribbling the ball up.
Good drive that time, but couldn't get it to go as Jake Lee. Rebounded that time by McDowell. Newcomer quickly down the floor. Picks his dribble up. Gets it to Meyer. McDowell has it. Gets it to Newcomer. Newcomer on the wing. He works against Roby. Pass down. Nobody home. Turnover. 6:13 left in this first quarter. 2-all. Ed, what do you think so far?
Well, like you said, both teams trying to feel themselves out. That last pass there just a little hot for Clark. But that's going to come with it, beginning of the game nerves there, and the jitters get them all worked out. Both teams settle into a rhythm, and I'm sure we're going to see a great ball game.
Jackson in a man-to-man, full-court press. They did not pressure the inbounds pass, but once Flanagan got it in, they got on him. Three-pointer that time put up by Roby, would not go. Rebounded on the outside there by Clark. He gets it to Newcomer. Good ball move at that time by the Indians. Shot put up by Meyer, would not go. We got a jump ball. Jump ball will stay with the Indians on the alternate possession.
Good job by Leak there to establish position in attempt to get that rebound. Wound up with a jump ball.
Newcomer not Newcomer, Rhodes with a shot from the outside for three, would not go. Dexter with a rebound. Flanagan out front with the ball. He's way out front. Good move. One-on-one he goes. tries to get the ball over to Lee. Is taken away by the Indians. 5:20 left to go in this first quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Indians. We still tied 2-all with 5:24. Low scoring game. A lot of action, but not a lot of shooting, Ed.
Absolutely, and again, I think this goes back to this being 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Both teams still trying to get a little warmed up and get their spot. Good defense on the line, though, so he'll stay with the Bearcats.
Good defense that time by McDowell. He just got a little too far over and off balance, stepped on the line with 5:14 left in this first quarter. Miller to inbound. He gets the ball to Lee. Back to Miller. Jackson in a man-to-man. Miller on the wing with the dribble. Skips it over to Roby. Back to Miller. Well, Flanagan's playing way out. They're trying to isolate him down low, but they can't get him down there, Ed. Good drive that time, but the shot would not go. Shot put up by Roby, rebounded by Clark. Quickly down the floor of the Indians. Good drive that time. We're going to have a walking call against the Indians. Another turnover, 4:40 left in this first quarter. Checking in for the Indians is Brad Clary. Checking out is Zach McDowell. Clary is a 6'3 senior. Also in for the Bearcats is Josh Sifford. He wears number 12. He's a 5'7 senior.
Yeah.
Sifford with the ball. Out front. Gets the ball to Cox. Back to Sifford. To Flanagan, who's finally in position to shoot it. Turn around. Knocks it home. Alan Flanagan, a nice turnaround jumper. Dexter with their first lead. 4-2 with 4:10 left in this first quarter. Rhodes has it. Gets it back to Clark. Clark inside the lane. Puts it up. Scores it. Clark with his second basket ties the game. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Sifford with the ball. He'll bring it up against Rhodes. Flanagan out front. Gets it to Cox. Cox inside.
Foul on Meyer.
He's fouled.
Yes.
Meyer's first, team's first.
Number 40, John Meyer, his first. Team foul number 1.
Checking in for Jackson, number 23 back in, Zach McDowell, and also Law Duncan. Law Duncan is a 5'10 junior. Miller gets it to Sifford. Sifford tried to hit Cox that time. Cox broke the other way, out of bounds. 3:46 left in this opening period. Score tied 4-4. Very low scoring game, Ed.
Yes, both teams kind of having a little trouble executing on that offense just at the moment.
You know, you got to take your hats off to the defense.
Absolutely.
That has a little bit to do with it.
Absolutely.
Oh, good break that time by the
Nice by
gentleman
Flanagan.
just in, Brad Clary. He couldn't get it to go. He got in there, and he lost a handle on it. By the time he put it up, it was slightly blocked. Bearcats come away with it. Miller with a drive, pulls it back out. Sifford has it, tries to hit. Oh, good hands that time, but Flanagan puts it up, scores it. Alan Flanagan with his second basket gives Dexter another lead.
Good steal there by Miller.
Yep, good takeaway. He was right there in the lane as the ball was thrown. 2:55 to go in this opening period. Flanagan way out front, hits Cox. Cox with the ball, trying to do something with it. He's going to hit Flanagan down low. Flanagan's going to drive. We got a foul on the floor. It'll go against Zach Miller, his first, team second. Bearcats will inbound under their own basket. Miller will trigger the pass in. Checking back in for the Indians is John Meyer. Going out is Caleb Newcomer. Man, I'm having trouble reading the scorebook tonight.
That's your handwriting, though, right, Bill?
That's right. Take away that time by the Indians. Duncan quickly down the floor. Good pass that time. Oh, nice fake by Clary.
And
puts
get
it up. We got another tied game, 6-all with 2:25 left in this first quarter. Sifford out the top of the key, drives in, puts up a left-hander, will not go, rebounded by Meyer. Duncan quickly down the floor for the Indians, and he pulls it back. Cox is on him. Good ball movement that time by the Indians. Nice drive by Clary, puts it up, will not go. He'll go the line to shoot two. Brad Clary on a good drive.
Foul on Tyler Miller, his second, I believe.
Miller's second, team foul number 3. Clary to the line to shoot two. Clary again, he's a 6'3 senior. Has a good fake, good drive along that baseline that time. First one will not go. Checking in for Dexter is Jordan Fitz, number 5. Number 50, Taylor Jarrell. Taylor Jarrell back from a football injury. His first time on the floor this year in a game. And I couldn't see who the other one was. They had it checked in. Clary scores.
Roby back in.
One for Brad Clary.
Oh, Roby's back in. Okay, thank you. Roby wears number 22. Fitz quickly down for a three-pointer, put up that time by Cox, will not go. Fitz with a rebound, puts it up, it's blocked by Clary.
Jordan Fitz in also. I think he came in, and Roby had never been out. My bad.
Shot rebound by Roby. Put up by the Indians, rebounded by Fitz. We're going to have a blocking foul on Clary. It's going to be his first, team's third.
We got an email in, Rick, or Bill, from our good friend Rick Hucks. He and Annette are at home watching the broadcast. Tonight's name. That was their niece Shelby that sang the national anthem. She
great
said,
job.
Yeah, Rick says she's got a nice voice just like her Uncle Rick. So we need to get a hold of Rick. But they're looking forward to the broadcast. Thanks for all you and your sponsors for bringing the game to us live. Appreciate the email, Rick. Let us know how we're doing, and we promise to say all the good stuff on the air.
Taylor Jarrell with a drive. We're going to have a foul on the floor. The big guy drove in that time, and Dexter will inbound the ball under their own basket. Rick Hucks, I think Bloomfield is during the Christmas tournament looking for someone to sing the national anthem prior to the championship game, so we'll put your name down. Checking out is Clary for the Indians. Tyler Rhodes back in. Where's number 11? We're going to have a stoppage here. Referee Todd Turlington did not like the lineup that time on that throw-in. A lot of pushing and shoving. Goes in and voices his concern. They'll get things straightened out. Again, this is a SEMO Conference game. Bearcats looking for their first win. Jackson looking to go 4-2.
Foul on Meyer.
Yeah, Gerald shook loose underneath, and Meyer grabbed him.
Jackson foul number 40, John Meyer.
Our second, team's fifth. Checking in for Meyer is number 35, Clary, Brad Clary. Roby will inbound. Gets it to Flanagan underneath. He stuffed it. Alan Flanagan now with 6 of the 8. Bearcats back on top with 1:10 to go. Two-handed stuff job that time by the 6'7 senior.
They got the crowd going. It's a little quiet in here, but plenty loud now.
Rhodes has it, gets it to Duncan. Duncan works against Cox. Duncan's going to put up a 3, scores it. Law Duncan with his first basket of the night. Gives the Indians a 10-8 lead. Biggest lead so far has been 2 points by either team, Ed. Cox with a drive, has it slapped back. Gerald with the takeaway. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul is going to go against Chris Pointer, his first. Team 6. The next foul by Jackson will put the Bearcats in the 1-1.
Actually, I think Cox pulled that back down, when he saw 24 Chris Pointer go up and he tried to kick it out.
Well, I tell you what, Gerald's going to make a difference this Bearcat team. You can tell that already. Flanagan's going to be able to do some other things from the outside or go inside. Flanagan with the ball. Gets it to Cox, to Fitz. Fitz has it on the wing, and we've got a timeout with 16 seconds to go in this first quarter. Bearcats trail by 2. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Alan, Christian, and Dexter.
Well, we're back at you here at the Bearcat Event Center. 26 seconds to go. Well, I'm sorry. They're running that clock down. I think there's 16 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yes.
They're running the minute timeout clock down, and when they do that, it takes off the actual time left. 16 seconds to go. Indians lead the Bearcats by 2, 10-8, as you can see there on the screen. No, you can't see on the screen tonight. Fitz will inbound.
There it is.
Flanagan gets it. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. Now, the only thing we don't have is a running time, and we are not allowed. We can't do that. We don't have the equipment for it. Roby on the wing. Flanagan for 3. Jars it. He'll go to the line to try to convert a 4-pointer. Alan Flanagan, what a shot.
So we've seen him dunk it. Now he's seen it behind the arc. And I'm sure he can shoot it anywhere in between and do okay as well.
For you folks catching us for the first time, we're out of Jackson. The 6'7 senior has signed a letter of intent to attend Lafayette College in the Patriot League. Flanagan
Rebound,
misses
Gerald.
a free throw. Gerald with the rebound. Gets it to Cox. He scores a 3 at the horn. The Bearcats now with a 4-point lead. 14-10 after 1. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jason.
Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Well, Ed, the scoring by the Bearcats, Flanagan has 9. He's 0 for 1 from the line. 5 to Jake Cox. Foul-wise, Tyler Miller with 2, Jake Lee with 1. For the Indians, 4 to Bobby Clark, 3 each to Law Duncan and Brad Clary. They're 1 for 2 from the line. Foul-wise, 2 to Meyer, 1 each to Clary, Pointer, and McDowell. Bearcats will start with the ball. Into the game is Chase Young. He's a sophomore. 5'9", he wears number 3. Fitz has it, working out front, gets it to Miller. Miller loses the handle but picks it up. He gets it to Lee. Lee back to Miller. Miller's going to drive. Ball off at the hands of Chase Young. And the pass was hard to handle. Just trying to help Chase Young here.
Yes.
Indians quickly down the floor. Duncan at the top of the key, shoots a 3, will not go. Young with the rebound. Gets it to Flanagan. Miller on a drive. He's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Caleb Newcomer, his first, and the team's 7th. So to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
The line for Dexter shooting 1-and-1. Tyler Miller back in the game for the Bearcats. Number 4, Jake Cox.
Miller has not scored in this game. Jake Cox back in for the Bearcats. Miller can't get the free throw to go. Rebound that time by McDowell.
Miller had a chance to go to a basketball camp with Duke University this summer. Came back, held his own down there with some really great players there with the Duke guys, and came back really excited about playing ball again this year.
Well, those football guys now have had about 3 weeks to get those basketball legs under them and get the football out of them, and you're going to start seeing a little difference in those Bearcats that played football, and there's a bunch of them.
Yes.
Oh, nice strong move that time, but couldn't get it to go. Bobby Clark. Bearcats come away with a rebound. Fitz quickly down the floor to Miller. Miller puts up a three, short, rebounded by Newcomer. Newcomer quickly down the floor. He'll work against Fitz. He pulls it back, gets it to McDowell. Underneath to Clark. Clark kicks it out to Newcomer. Newcomer underneath to McDowell. Oh, nice pass that time to Clark underneath. He scores. He'll go to the line to try to convert on that three-point play.
Foul on Flanagan.
Alan Flanagan, his first, team's fourth. Clark now has 6 in the game, looking for his 7th. Bearcats have not scored in this second quarter. Clark connects.
One for Bobby Clark.
Fitz has it for the Bearcats. Across the timeline, and we've got a blocking foul. They're calling a little close right now, Ed, and that's good. I like to see that.
Absolutely. There on an inbound play a couple minutes ago, we saw it get a little heated in there, and referees talked to the coaches about it, and I think they're just trying to make sure things don't get too rough and out of hand too soon.
Fitz to the line. He's a 5'7" junior. He's a lefty. Puts the first one up, or puts it up to get the bonus, and he gets it. Second one by Fitz. He knocks it home.
Fitz for the Bearcats.
Bearcats up by 3. Newcomer skips it over to Duncan. Back to Newcomer. Inside to Clark. Clark back to Newcomer to Duncan. Down to McDowell. Into Clark, and he's going to be foul. Foul is going to be
on Lee.
Go against Jake Lee, his second. Team's 5th.
Extra foul number 23, Jake Lee, his second personal, team foul number 5.
Call the foul on the floor. Fitz checks out. Roby back in for Fitz. Newcomer kicks the ball to Duncan underneath. Ball blocked. Roby with the rebound. Yep.
So now we got Jake Cox bringing the ball down the court or up the court. Over to Flanagan. Flanagan ties it up over to Roby. Back out to Lee. Cox looking to set it back up. And Lee down to Roby. Cox from the corner. Doesn't get the bounce. Rebound, Tyler Miller looking to go back up strong. Can't get it to go. Tyler's having all kinds of trouble around the rim tonight.
He kept the ball alive, Ed, when
yes.
he tipped the ball back. So good hustle there by Miller. Cox shot that 3 from the side and hit the rim twice. Roby with a nice bounce pass. That time to Cox on a drive, scores it.
Nice.
Oh, good move.
For the Bearcats.
Dave Cox took that ball to the hole. Newcomer gets the ball to Rhodes. We're going to have a foul on Logan Roby, his first. Team 6, next foul against the Bearcats will send the Indians to the line for the bonus. Newcomer out. Brad Clary in for him. Duncan has it, gets it to Rhodes. Nice bounce pass that time inside to Clark. Still gets it, he has it back. Taken away that time by Cox. He's going to drive in, puts it up, will not go. Rebound by Rhodes. 4:35 left in this
nice move.
Second quarter. Rhodes has it. Gets it to Duncan. He tries to throw underneath. Ball tipped around. Bearcats come away with it.
Good hands there by Tyler Miller, swatting the ball away. Policed up by Jake Lee.
Miller with a drive. Can't get it to go. It's blocked. Duncan will lead the offense. Gets it to Rhodes.
Timeout,
We got a
Jackson.
timeout on the floor with 4:07 left in this second quarter. Bearcats up at 5. We're going to take a short break. Be back with you.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sane, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sane, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sane. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Well, Ed, Bearcats got a 5-point lead. We've had 6 lead changes. That was all in the first quarter. Haven't had any thus far in the second quarter. But Bearcats look a lot stronger tonight than they did in their previous meeting that we saw them.
Yes. And so, like you said, though, a lot of football players, the Bearcats went very deep into the playoffs this year. So, they, like you said, they're only getting their basketball legs about 3 weeks underneath them now, and you can really tell a big difference this week from the previous.
Well, Taylor Gerald, just the couple of minutes he was in, really made a difference as far as I was concerned. He's back in now for the Bearcats. He wears number 50. He's a 6'3" senior. He's not that tall, but I want to tell you now, he can take up a lane.
Yes, he can. He's strong, and he had a lot of playing minutes last year, so he brings a lot of experience to the court as well. And it really, like we were talking at the break, really frees Alan Flanagan up to get out and move around a little bit and not worry about just staying underneath the goal.
Clary that time fed McDowell with it. McDowell with a turnaround jumper. Couldn't get it to go, but he picks up the foul. Fouls are going to be on Jake Cox. His first. To the line to shoot 2 will be Zach McDowell. McDowell's a 6'3" senior, has not scored in the game. He's a lefty. Can't get the roll on the first one. He'll shoot the second. 4:03 left in this first half of play. Same old conference game. Again, the Bearcats looking for their first win. The Indians looking to go 4-2. Second one put up. He scores it.
One for Zach McDowell.
Cox will bring it down against Duncan. Sifford in the game for the Bearcats. He gets the ball to Roby. Over to Cox. Cox is on the wing. He gets it to Sifford. Sifford from the top of the key for 3. Will not go. Duncan's going to let the ball go out of bounds. Smart play there. If he'd have got close and fell out of bounds, it would have been back to the Bearcats. Clark will inbound. Bearcats are going to go with a full court press. And it's going to be a trapping press. I'm going to call it a 2-2-1.
So Clary for the Indians hobbling a little bit out there.
Yeah.
Maybe come down on his ankle a little wrong.
Sifford with the near takeaway. Rhodes for 3. Scores it.
Good hustle there by Sifford, but as we've said before, Bill, a lot of times when you find yourself on the floor, you're going to be out of position on defense. That leaves left him open for the 3.
Sifford for 3. Can't get it to go. Rhodes with the rebound. Clary.
Good hustle by Cox.
Oh, what a nice hustle that time by Cox. The Bearcats couldn't keep it in. Great hustle by Jake Cox. Sifford tried to come right behind him, but Bearcats turn over on them. 3:01 left in this first half of play. Duncan will run the offense for the Indians. Rhodes on the wing. Sifford with the near takeaway. We're going to have a foul against Josh Sifford, his first. The line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Team foul number 8.
Will be Law Duncan. Duncan has 3 in the game. He had a 3 in the first quarter. Checking in for the Indians is Chris Pointer. Coming out for a blow is Brad Clary. 2:46 left in this second quarter. Duncan can't get the free throw to go, but Jackson comes away with the rebound. Rhodes has it. Duncan with a good fake, drives to the baseline, picks it up. Gerald's on him. Clark has it. Good ball movement, good baseline run that time. Oh, a ball in and out that time by Clark. Rebounded by Gerald. Quickly down to Roby. Back to Gerald, or back to Cox to Gerald. Flanagan has it. First touch Flanagan's had in quite a while. Shot put up will not go, and we got a foul. Foul will go against the Bearcats.
Extra foul number 50, Taylor Gerald.
Taylor Gerald, his first.
Team foul number 9 at the line, shooting 1-1 for the Indians.
Bobby Clark, the line to shoot 1-1, excuse me. The next foul by either team sends that other team into the double bonus. Clark has 7 in the game, make that 8. We're getting ready for our first lead change of the second quarter.
There it is.
Second one good.
2 for Bobby Clark.
Cox with the ball out front, gets it to Flanagan. Flanagan way away from the basket, gets it underneath the Lee. Lee to Roby, back to Flanagan. 2:05 left in this first half. We've got a foul on the floor. It will go against Clark.
33, Bobby
His
Clark.
first. Team's 10. The line to shoot 2 will be Jake Lee, as he'll be in, Dexter's in the double bonus now. 2:03 left in this first half. Lee knocks the first one down. We've got a timeout on the floor. With the game tied, we're going to take a short break and be right back.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Well, welcome back. Jake Lee will go to the line to try to put the Bearcats back up by 1. Ed, we were just commenting, it's been a very methodical game, very low scoring, and
yes.
A lot of SEMO conference games are low scoring. Scott Nelson's joined us here in the booth.
Scott, fresh back, just a week away from his marathon run 2 weeks ago, or it'll be 2 weeks this coming Saturday.
Ran down at the St. Jude Marathon and ran under 5 hours, 26 miles, 385 yards. Flanagan with the near tip to save it, but it goes out of bounds off the missed free throw. Jackson will inbound. Clark will inbound. Dexter in a trap on a 2-2-1 zone press. Law Duncan has it, but gets it to Clark. Duncan near the timeline. Clark gets it across the line to Rhodes. Dexter back to their man-to-man. Duncan gets the ball to McDowell. Rhodes with a nice fake, puts up a jumper, will not go. Rebound that time and put
Pointer.
up left-handed.
Great
nice
job,
shots
Pointer.
that time by Pointer.
Yeah, great rebound and then a great up after that with using his left hand.
Roby had it nearly stolen. We're going to have a foul. It's going to go against Law Duncan. It's going to be his first. The line to shoot 2 will be Jake Cox. That ball, if Duncan hadn't fouled, it looked like it was going to be over and back.
Yes.
Yeah. Cox has 7 in the game. He's not been to the line yet. Knocks the first one down. 1:25 left in this first half. Glad you folks have joined us right here on YHC. Second one good. Fitz checking in for the Bearcats. Coming out is Logan Roby. Dexter in a 2-2-1. Full court trap. They don't pressure the inbounds. Once it gets in, they look to pick somebody up and double team. They like the double team right there at center court. Jackson breaks the press. Good ball movement, but
Flanagan
takeaway. Flanagan just couldn't come away with it, Ed.
That's correct. Great hands, but just like I said, just wasn't able to police it up.
We got a second foul on Alan Flanagan on a reach in. To the line to shoot 2 in the double bonus will be Bobby Clark. Clark is 3 for 3 from the line, all in this quarter. He has 9 in the game. He could go into double digits right here. Flanagan has not scored in this quarter, Ed, and you've got to take hats off to Jackson's defense for shoving him way out and keeping him from touching the ball.
Absolutely. What is he? I think he's only had one attempt this quarter.
I believe you're correct, and that was a shot that was off balance. Jackson's defense on Flanagan has been good.
Back in the game for the Indians, number 3, Braxton McDowell.
So 1:08 here to go in the half, and Jackson with the 2-point lead. It's Flanagan gets the ball into Fitz.
Braxton McDowell in for the Indians, his first time in the game. Fitz gets it to Flanagan. 1 minute left. Flanagan on a drive, puts it up. Nice jump shot, good move. Just talking about him, not touching the ball. He created his own way that time, Ed.
Absolutely. When he goes up against those guards, he has so much clearance.
Ball turned over by the Indians. 44 seconds left in this first half. We're tied 23-all.
See what Coach Nichols sets up, if he plays for a last shot or if he...
Cox will take the ball down against McDowell. Miller inside to lead. 30 seconds left. Miller has it at the top of the key. Gets it to Flanagan. He's going to work against McDowell. Miller inside. Good offensive movement this time by the Bearcats. 10 seconds to go. Ball tipped back by the Jackson Indians. Miller's got it, drives in, puts a runner up, will not go. As the horn goes off in this first half, we're where we were when we first started. We're tied 23-all. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with your halftime stats in just a moment.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandridge.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Well, welcome back to halftime. Our halftime stats tonight brought to you by Missouri Southern Healthcare. Missouri Southern Healthcare, your hometown healing in Dexter. Also clinics all around the Southeast Missouri area. They've also opened up one, Ed, in the Walmart Center. They're open from 10 to 10, Monday through Saturday, and noon to 6 on Sundays. You do not need an appointment, but next time you've got earache, sore throat,
Media
whatever,
care facility.
Just stop in. I tell you, that is a much-needed facility, and Missouri Southern Healthcare is always going out and beyond, helping in all communities.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's talk about the scoring in the first half for the Bearcats. Alan Flanagan with 11. He only had 2 in that second quarter, and we had him down for 2 shots. He may have had 3, but he hit that 1, and he has a 3. He's 0 for 1 from the line, but he has 11 points. Jake Lee has 9, 2 to Jordan Fitz and 1 to Jake Lee. 5 for 7 from the free throw line are the Bearcats. Foul-wise, Flanagan with 2, Lee with 2, and Miller with 2. 1 each to Josh Sifford, Jake Cox, and Taylor Jarrell. For the Jackson Indians, they're led in scoring by Bobby Clark. He has 11. Now, Clark is 5 for 5 from the line, so when he gets the ball, he's doing something with it. There's 3 each to Law Duncan, Tyler Rhodes, and Brad Clary. 2 to Chris Poyer, and 1 to Zach McDowell. 7 for 10 from the line are the Indians. Foul-wise, they have 2 each to Meyer and to Caleb Newcomer. 1 to Law Duncan, Zach McDowell. Pointer has 1. Also Bobby Clark and Brad Clary. Your take on the first half, Ed?
Say again, I'm sorry, they got the music going here.
Yeah, I know it. They need to turn it up a little bit. Your take on the first half?
Well, it was a little slow getting started, and we talked a little bit about that. Dexter, you know, they have a lot of football players. It's taken a little while to get their basketball legs underneath them. But about halfway through that first quarter, in the last couple of minutes of the first quarter, some offensive strikes took place there, and Dexter was able to build a 4-point lead going into the second quarter. Second quarter looked like it kind of started the same way as the first quarter did. Very, very low scoring. I think about 5 points through about halfway through the quarter, and then we saw the rest of it come out there toward the end of the quarter. But you know, both teams started getting a little bit of foul trouble there, and late bonus action. But as you pointed out, especially Clary being very, very efficient from the line, and it's part of kind of what kept Jackson here in the ball game. 5 for 5, you can't beat that.
That's Bobby Clark.
Bobby Clark, excuse me.
Well, this is a SEMO conference game. We've said that about 4 times, and talked to a few people from Jackson tonight as they were coming in. They were very impressed with this arena here. Jackson has a new arena, in which they needed one, and they're just very impressed with the Bearcat Event Center, as everyone is. When you come into this facility, it's going to shock you. The people from Jackson couldn't believe they had an indoor track here that people could come in and walk, and it's a great exercise facility for those that want to work out.
Especially on days like this, you don't want to be walking outside.
Well, we'll talk about the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament as we have the bracket here at the end of the game and our post game, and we'll do a quick post game closeout. But again, we're glad that you folks are sending us some emails. We appreciate that. We also appreciate all of our fans out there that watch high school basketball. For you Jackson fans, we'll be doing 56 high school basketball games this year. 26 of them will be done in 4 days from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. That's the 54th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Kennedy Indians seated first in that tournament, having a great year, and they are the team to beat. Well, Jackson will start with the ball when we get back underway here in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Clark will inbound. He gets the ball to Newcomer. Dexter stays with the man-to-man. You know, the defense by both teams have been very tight. Clark with a little bounce pass to Clary. Little push shot that time, but John Meyer, his first basket, puts the Indians up by 2.
Meyer getting 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, pretty well sat out the entire second quarter. So Coach Scott's glad to have him back in the court.
Oh, yeah. Inside to Flanagan. He skips the ball out to Miller. Miller with the ball. Drives in, gets it to Lee. Lee to Roby. To Miller. Turnover by the Bearcats. Newcomer with the ball. 7 minutes left in this first quarter.
That's great defense there by the Indians as Lake Lee found himself trapped underneath the court. But
Zach McDowell with a good move using that left hand, put it up. Jackson up by 4 with 6:45. The Bearcats have got to get strong here in this third quarter. Flanagan with a nice drive, like the way he shielded his body from the defender and put the ball off the glass in the hole. 6:35 left in this third quarter. Jackson up by 2. Newcomer with a bounce pass to Meyer. Couldn't handle it. Bearcats with a takeaway. Cox quickly down the floor, pulls it back. Gets it to Flanagan, who kicks it out to Roby, who puts up a 3, will not go. Rebound by Clark. Quickly down to Rhodes for 3. He scores his second
shot.
3. Rhodes' second 3 of the night. Gives Jackson a 5-point lead. Cox a quick shot, will not go. Tipped around. Newcomer comes away with it. He's going to go the length of the floor. Kicks it back to Clark, who knocks it down. Clark with the layup. He's got 13 now.
Bobby Clark, great job following the ball that last time.
Well, I tell you, Newcomer got it, and he created that. He took it down the floor. Cox with a blocked shot. He put up a shot. Is blocked that time by Meyer. 5:25 left. Jackson's on a run. They're up by 7. Good give and go at time. Clark puts it up and draws the foul.
It's going to be Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller with his third foul. First team foul of the half by either team. Clark with 15 in the game, trying to make it his 16th point. He's 5 for 5 from the line. He is the leading scorer for the Indians. Good looking form right there. Jim Hall would be proud of that.
Yes, extremely.
Timeout by the Bearcats as they trail by 10 with 5:17 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glenn Sane, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glenn Sane, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glenn Sane. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Well, Ed, Jackson right now is on a 12-2 run to start this third quarter. Jackson came out strong. The Bearcats can't get it going right now, and we're talking off, off camera. The third quarter seems to be a nemesis for the Bearcats.
Yes, it does. So hopefully Coach Nichols got it. Troops settled down, and we'll see a little comeback here.
Well, they need to chip that thing down to about 5 before the fourth quarter and then go at it from there. Miller with the ball. A lot of time left. 5 minutes this quarter. Inside to Flanagan. Nice jumper. Will not go. Rebounded by Meyer. And we're going to have a jump ball as he and Flanagan tie it up. Ball will go over to the Bearcats on the alternate jump. They will inbound under their own basket. Flanagan will inbound. He gets the ball out to Miller, to Cox. We're trying to hit Flanagan, set him up on the go-around after he throws the ball in. They had to pick set for him, but Jackson was ready. Good move that time by Miller. What a nice move. He showed the shot, pulled it down, and put it back up. Bearcats needed a basket. Meyer with the ball. Take away by Flanagan. And he throws the ball out, trying to hit Cox with it on the run. 4:33 to go in this third quarter. Newcomer will set the offense for the Indians. Gets it to Rhodes. The lefty puts one up. That's McDowell. He knocks it down for 3. He has 5 1/4, 6 in the game. Jackson with their biggest lead, 11 points. Cox with the ball, works against Newcomer. Miller on the wing. Gets it to Flanagan. Flanagan drives in, puts up a 12-footer, scores it. Alan Flanagan with his 4th point of the quarter, 15th of the game. Bearcats back within 9. 3:50 left in this quarter. Clark has it, gets it to McDowell. Try to hit Clark with it. It goes to Myers. Myers with a turnaround, puts it up, scores it. That was a nice move by the big guy.
Yes, it was. Not sure what the whistle was for there, Bill.
No. Me neither, but Jackson's up by 11 with 3.5 minutes to go. Cox with the ball. He gets it to Roby, to Flanagan, back to Roby, to Cox, down in the corner to Miller. Miller's going to put up the three. Will not go, rebounded by Meyer. He gets it to McDowell. We've got a foul on the floor against the Bearcats.
I believe it's going to go against Jake Cox.
It's going to be his second. Team second. Ball Decken checks in. Where's number 5 for the Indians? And also number 35, Brad Clary. Duncan gets it in to Clary. Clary lost the handle but got it back. Meyer to McDowell at time.
Foul on Miller.
Tyler Miller with his 4th foul. 3rd team foul.
Taylor Jarrell is up off the bench coming in for Tyler.
Checking in for Dexter, number 50, Taylor Jarrell.
I'll tell you, Jarrell, he's a wide body. And he is going to help those Bearcats. Josh Sifford checks in for the Bearcats. Coming out is Jake Lee. Duncan to inbound. I'll tell you that Jackson, they can get that ball movement under the basket. A lot of passing under the basket, but they're getting away with it. Clark is fouled that time as he put up a shot. Brad Clary, though, looked to me like he had the shot and gave it up to Clark. Clark's perfect from the line tonight. He's 6 for 6. He has 16 in the game. Make that 17. Boy, he's got a good-looking free throw. Foul that time was on who, Tyler? Ed, do you know who was the foul on?
Oh, it was on Taylor Jarrell.
Taylor Jarrell, his second. Team's 4th. Clark's second one. Scores it.
2 for Bobby Clark.
Sifford will control the ball for the Bearcats. Bearcats trail by 13, the biggest lead by the Indians. 2:50 left in this 3rd quarter. Jarrell out front. We've got a foul against the Indians.
I think it's going to be on Pointer.
Jackson,
you're right.
Foul number 24, Chris Pointer.
His second, team's first of the half.
He'll sit as McDowell comes back in.
Clark out. I tell you, Clark's a good-looking ball player. Gerald gets the inbounds pass, goes inside, shot blocked by Meyer. McDowell comes down the floor, gets it to Meyer, puts it in. He'll go to the line, try to convert on the 3-point play.
Foul's going to be on Taylor Jarrell, his 3rd, I believe.
Jarrell's 3rd.
Taylor Jarrell at the line, shooting 1, John Meyer.
15-point lead now by the Indians. Knocks it down.
One for John Meyer. Checking in for Dexter, number 23, Jake Lee.
Jake Lee back in for the Bearcats. Jarrell out. Jackson is on a 22-6 run in this 3rd quarter. Game was tied at half. Jake Cox with the ball. Lee has it top of the key. He gets it to Roby. Back to Lee. To Sifford. Ball taken away by Jackson. Meyer has it. He gives it to Duncan. Into Meyer with a turnaround hook. Will not go. Flanagan with the
rebound.
Pick out of the air. 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. This has been a nightmare quarter for the Bearcats. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Indians.
Checking back in for the Indians, number 33, Bobby Clark.
Bobby Clark checks back in. Meyer checks out for the Indians with 1:58 left in this 3rd quarter. We had 6 lead changes in the 1st quarter, 3 in the 2nd quarter, and 1 here in the 3rd quarter. And I tell you, unless the Bearcats get on a run, I think the lead changes are over, Ed.
I do too.
Sifford with the ball. He gets it to lead, Roby to Cox. They're looking inside to Flanagan. We're out of bounds off of the Indians. 1:44 left in this third quarter. Roby will inbound. Gets the ball to Flanagan. Flanagan kicks it back, throws it back to Lee off his fingertips to Sifford. Cox has it, works the baseline, back out to Sifford. Sifford thought about it, pulled it back, has it knocked out of his hand. Jackson has it on the run. Clark to Clary, who put it up. Flanagan's going to be charge foul on Clary. Good defense that time by Flanagan.
Team foul number 2, checking in for Jackson.
Newcomer coming in, coming out for Jackson is Brad Clary.
Checking in for Dexter number 5.
Fitz comes in for the Bearcats. Cox goes out for a blow with 1:25 left in this third quarter. Sifford with the ball. He gets it down to Roby. Gets it to Flanagan. Flanagan tried to work on him, brought it back. Roby with a drive, gets inside the lane, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Clark. Gets it to Newcomer, to Duncan. Good ball movement by the Indians. 1 minute left in this third quarter. McDowell with a shot, scores it.
McDowell starting to find his shot there. Is that 7 points for the quarter?
7 for the quarter, 8 in the game. Got a good looking shot, good looking jump shot. 45 seconds to go. Flanagan with a jump shot, will not go. Followed his own shot, put it up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Jackson foul number 24.
Foul will go against Pointer, his third, team's third. Flanagan to the line. He got roughed up a little bit there.
Had to tie his shoe.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yes. First one's
Flanagan
good.
now 1 for 2 in the game from the line. He has 5 1/4, 16 in the game. Rhodes back in for Jackson. Duncan goes out. 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Flanagan knocks the next one down. Clark with the ball. Gets it to McDowell. McDowell back to Clark. Ball knocked out of his hands. Out of bounds off of Jackson. Dexter will inbound at their defensive end. Dexter needs a basket, Ed.
Yes. Anything positive here to end the quarter.
Fitz has it. A little lefty drives in, puts up a shot, will not go. Foul's going to go against Rhodes of the Jackson Indians. It's going to be his first.
Number 11, Tyler Rhodes, his first personal. Team foul number 4.
Fitz to the line to shoot 2.
Jordan Fitz.
Fitz is 2 for 2 from the line. Can't get the first one to go. Meyer and Duncan checked back in for the Indians. Going out is Pointer and McDowell. 16 and a half seconds left in this third quarter. Second one by Fitz, will not go. Meyer with the rebound. Meyer gets it to Rhodes. Duncan at the top of the key. He's looking in toward Clark. Rhodes has it with 5 seconds to go. Duncan has it. Indians going to have to do something. Ball turned over. Fitz has it as the horn goes off in the third quarter. Jackson on top, 47-31. We'll be right back.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandage.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
And we're back. Well, Ed, what's your take on that third quarter?
A lot of Jackson offense and not much Dexter offense. Well, they outscored 24-6 or 24-8 to be up by 16 going into the fourth quarter. Jackson looking just to move the ball around, make sure they get a good look, in no hurry to shoot the ball.
Rhodes Eyes had 3. He's already hit 2 of them tonight. Will not go. Clark with the rebound. Put it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Clark. We're going to foul on the floor. Will go against Jake Cox, I believe. It's going to be Cox's third foul. Team 6.
Yeah. Great hustle there with Clark as he was out rebounding his teammate McDowell under the basket there. Oh, we're going to have something.
Bobby Clark had time with a push foul.
Yeah. On Alan Flanagan. He tried to get position underneath the lane for the pass.
He was trying to get in there where he was going to get the ball with no interference, no defender in front of him. He took care of that one.
Realized Allen's a little more stout than just tall.
What a reverse that time by Lee. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, nice ball handling there by Newcomer as the ball was going to go out of bounds, and he grabbed it and threw it off of
Jake Lee.
And Lee had nowhere to go with it. I mean, Lee was just in the wrong place. Taylor Jarrell coming in, Jake Lee coming out for the Bearcats. 7:22 to go in this game. Yeah, Bearcats scored 8 in that quarter, in the third quarter. Jackson 24. Newcomer, a nice pass to the big guys. He jabs it home.
And that's why people play the baseline.
Yep, boy, he came to it, but what a nice feed that time by Newcomer.
Yes.
Flanagan with a drive. Foul is going to be against McDowell. It's going to be his second, team 6. The next foul by either team puts that other team to the line for a 1-and-1. Logan Roby to inbound, gets it to Taylor Jarrell. We've got a foul. Foul is going to go against. It's going to go against Flanagan.
That's correct. It's going to be on Allen. His third.
21, Allen Flanagan. Number 40, John Meyer. Checking in for Jackson, number 24, Chris Pointer.
Now, who'd they call that? I thought they called it against Flanagan. They got 21. I don't understand what Dexter's doing back with the ball. Taylor Jarrell inside. We'll worry about that.
Nice
later.
pass
Jarrell
by
with the
Fitz.
basket. Huh?
Nice pass by Fitz.
It was, yeah. Good feed, and Jarrell right there went straight up with it. No bounce. Take away by Roby. He gets to Flanagan. 6:40 left in this game. Flanagan with a stutter step, dribble, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded that time by McDowell. McDowell working against Cox. What great defense by the little man. Clark with it. Gets it to McDowell. McDowell's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Jordan Fitz.
Dexter foul number
It's going to be his first.
Fitz.
Team's 8.
First personal, team foul number 8.
Clark to the line to shoot, or pardon me, I said Clark. That's
McDowell.
McDowell to the line to shoot 2. Can't get the first to go. Meyer checking back in, coming out as pointer for the Indians. 6:24 left in this contest, Ed.
Still a 16-point lead by the Indians. McDowell connects on the second to make it a 17-point lead.
We've got timeout on the floor, and let's go to hear a word from one of our sponsors.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Hi, I'm Jason Comfort of County.
Well, we checked with our producer, Tyler Wagner, and he feels that the foul while ago, instead of it was not on Flanagan. He felt like it was on Pointer of the Indians. So we'll take that away. Roby with the ball, trying to hit Flanagan. McDowell goes in on the takeaway and puts it up. McDowell now with 3 1/4, 11 in the game. 6 minutes left to go in this game. Costly turnover that time by the Bearcats, Ed.
Yes, it was. Time's getting short, down 19.
Well, you're trying to make a run. You've got the ball. Roby goes out. Miller comes back in for the Bearcats. You're trying to make a run. I mean, and trying to get something established. A little momentum. Who knows? You still got time. That 3-point line has. You're just not out of the game unless it gets down to the very end. Jarrell with a nice hustle that time. Fits inside, puts it up, will not go. Jarrell with a big, strong rebound. Gets it out to Miller. To Flanagan. Flanagan's going to go one-on-one. Watch this. Goes inside, puts up an 8-footer, will not go. Rebound by Meyer.
But as we're always seeing, he starts one-on-one, but always finishes 1-on-3. As the Jackson Indians just really are keeping an eye open for him having the ball.
Foul's going to be on Flanagan. Now we'll see how many they put up on the board now on him. They're showing 4 fouls. They're showing 4 fouls on him. Myers to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Myers has 9 in the game. He's 1 for 1 from the line. He'll get the bonus. Jackson, a very good free throw shooting team. They have shot 17 free throws tonight, and they have hit 13 for 17. Myers gets the roll on the next one.
14 for 18 now.
Clary coming in for Meyer for the Indians with 5:27 left to go in this game. Again, glad you folks have joined us out there. Bearcat basketball tonight live. Friday night we'll be down at Rector. Takeaway by McDowell. McDowell puts it up and scores it.
Twice we've seen him do that in the last couple of seconds.
Yeah, he's just overplaying and the ball being bounced to Flanagan. He can't go to it. If he does, he's going to go through the defensive player. Like I said, we're going to be down at Rector Friday night. Be a tape-delayed game. Be played on Saturday. Flanagan with a shot put up left hand. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Flanagan's 2 for 3. Look forward to that Marmaduke-Rector game. That's a good rivalry, 8 miles apart. Got to get a hold of my buddy down there. First one put up by Flanagan, good. Todd Ford generally helps us call those games down there at Rector, and he has a good time with it. We enjoy him coming on. Flanagan's second one, knocked that one down. Flanagan down with 19 in the game, 4 for 5 from the line. Clark has the ball, gets it to Duncan, who's in the game. Sifford all over him to Meyer, across that timeline. Meyer puts it back in Duncan's hands. Newcomer down to Clary. Good ball movement by the Jackson Indians there. They're in no hurry. They've got the lead. Clary out front. Clark has it. I sure like his Clark. He's a good-looking ball player. Not flashy, he just gets the job done. Sifford with a takeaway, tips it. Flanagan now going down, puts it up, will not go. Meyer is going to be called for the foul. It's going to be his third, team seventh. The line to shoot 2 will be Alan Flanagan.
Jackson foul number 5, Law Duncan.
Well, like I said, let's give it to Duncan instead of Meyer. Flanagan now with 20 points. He's hit his last 5 free throws. 4:18 left in this contest. Second one is good.
2 for Alan Flanagan.
Dexter still with the press. Press has not hurt the Indians, and it's really not sped the game up any. That's generally what you try to do with the press, is you try to get it to do something for you. We've got a 10-second call just as to say the press hasn't hurt the Indians, and they turn it over.
There you go.
4:07 left in the contest. Bearcats trail by 19. They need a bunch of baskets, but now's the time to get started. Miller will inbound. He gets it to Flanagan. Cox has it top of the key to Sifford. Back to Flanagan. He's going to put up a 3. Scores it.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot. Very soft shot. Duncan quickly down the floor. Has a ball tip, but it goes to Myers. Back to Duncan. 3:40 left to go in this contest. Ed standing up. Think I'm going to join him. Clark has it. He drives in, puts up a shot, will not go. Flanagan, a big rebound. Gets it to Cox. Sifford has it on the wing. Inside the lead, puts it up, scores it. Nice ball movement
Good
that
effort.
time.
Great effort by Lee there.
Yes, it
Knew
was.
he had a taller guy on him. Used his body. Good soft shot.
We've got a quick timeout by the Jackson Indians as the Bearcats have cut the lead to 14 with 3:16 left. We'll be right back.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Well, we're back at you. Bearcats, Ed, have trying to make a run here. Just over 3 minutes left in the contest. They trail by 14. At one time, they were down by 23, and they've cut that lead down by 9. They still got time.
As you said, that three-point shot could be a big neutralizer, but
Flanagan hit a real soft 3 out there. I really like that shot. He was way out, and he's got 24 in the contest. But a real nice 3. That's his second 3 of the night. Newcomer has it stolen. Just as we said, the press was not very effective for the Bearcats 3 times in a row now. They've had 2 turnovers with the ball and then a turnover with the 10-second call. Jake Cox is going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He has 9 in the game. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far.
Newcomer called with a reach in there.
Yeah, thank you. Newcomer with his 3rd foul. Bearcats can get this lead. Down to 12 with this free throw. Both teams now with 9 fouls in this half. Cox can't get the other one to go, but Lee with the rebound. He's going to bring it out. Things going good for the Bearcats. Flanagan to Sifford. Sifford's deep in the corner. He's going to bring it out, gives it to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to work against McDowell. McDowell's done a good job on Flanagan, even though he's got 24. And McDowell's on him. He stayed right with him. Miller for the corner, scores it for 2. Tyler Miller. Bearcats back with 11 with 2:40 to go. Newcomer on a drive, puts it up, will not go. Tipped back by Meyer. Nice tip that time by Meyer. He has 6 1/4. 13 in the game.
Jake Cox with a 3.
Jake Cox with 3. Great
Got the lead
shot.
at 10. 2:22 to go.
There's time, but they got to get after it. McDowell, the shot will not go. Ball tipped out of bounds that time by Lee. Will stay with the Indians. Duncan checking back in for the Indians. Newcomer goes out. Duncan will pull the trigger. He gets it to McDowell for a jumper, will not go. Tipped out of bounds by
Flanagan.
The Bearcats. Clark was going to rebound that. Flanagan tipped it off his fingertips. Clary had the ball, gets it to, oh man, what a nice shot. What a soft shot. Yes, 2 1/4, 18 in the game. We've got a foul on Clary on the 4. Are they going to count the basket? I think they're going to say it was on the floor. Basket's good. Miller.
Is that continuation?
Foul on Bobby Clark.
Miller goes to the line.
For Dexter, shooting 1, Tyler Miller.
Clark with a foul. Miller gets the free throw to go. Dexter back within 9. First time under double digits. 1:55 to go in the game. Duncan with the ball, thought about a 3, pulled it back.
I think Coach wanted to get into an offense, burn some time off this clock.
Sure. Pass that time by McDowell, goes off the hands of Duncan. Duncan was, I said McDowell, that was Clary, yes. And Clary went in and got off his feet. He either had to shoot it or throw it, and he just hummed that ball off Duncan's hands. Dexter with 1:25 to go in the game and the ball. They need some buckets. They're in the game. They can get a quick bucket. Sifford with the ball. He gets it to Flanagan. Top of the key for 3. Will not go. Rebound by Newcomer. Going to get it ahead to Clark. He goes in. We're going to have a charge. Great defense by Flanagan. The second time he's picked up a charge foul tonight. Clark now with 4. 1:08 to go. Bearcats need some quick baskets. Flanagan had a good look at it. Couldn't get it to go. Clary comes in for Duncan.
Clary brings a little more height to that Indian defense. Sifford brings the ball down. Looks Cox for the 3. Sifford takes a look.
Sifford puts up a 3, scores it!
Good. So with less than a minute, 57 seconds to go, timeout Dexter.
Timeout with 57 seconds to go. Bearcats trail by 6. We'll be right back.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Well, folks, we were hoping to have a barn burner as cold as it is outside, and this fourth quarter is really heated up to be a barn burner. Dexter has 23 points this quarter, 13 by the Jackson Indians. Bearcats a big comeback. They need a turnover. They need to pick up a turnover or a quick foul, one of the two. Duncan has it. Sifford is on him. We got a quick foul, that'd be on Sifford.
Extra foul number 12. Josh
That's his second.
The second personal.
The line to shoot 2 will be Law Duncan. Now, he's 0 for 1 from the line. He has 3 in the game. Duncan is a 5'10 junior. Good arch on the ball. Can't get the first one to go. Myers checks in for Clary for the Indians. 52 seconds left in this contest. 2-possession game right now, Ed.
Duncan's up second and good, so that'll make it
3-possession
game.
Rhodes checks in for Duncan for the Indians. Flanagan will inbound. Bearcats need a quick basket. Either a 2 or a 3, either one. Sifford going to take it all the way down the floor himself. Gets it to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to give it up to Miller. Miller's going to the top of the key. He gives it to Cox. Cox drives in. We have a foul on the floor. It will go against Newcomer.
In the bonus. Double bonus.
Double bonus. Both teams are.
Jackson foul number 2. Caleb
It's the 4th foul on Newcomer.
His 4th personal at the line for Dexter, shooting 2.
Jake Cox is 3 for 4 from the line. He has 13 points in the game so far. Scores the first.
Good shot.
Back in the game for Jackson, number 5.
Duncan back in for Rhodes for the Indians. 38.6 seconds to go. Mike Thurston, if you're watching out there. Second one up, scores it.
2 for Jake Cox in the game for Dexter.
Lead cut to 5.
For Sifford. 5-point lead, Ed. We've got a foul on Tyler Miller. It's going to be his 5th.
McDowell's going to go to the line. McDowell having a great second half here in the game.
Shooting 2 for Jackson. Zach McDowell.
McDowell's 1 for 2 in this quarter, 2 for 4 for the night. Miller with 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game, fouls out. Zach McDowell, he's a 6'3" senior. He's a lefty. Knocks the first one down. This is good basic fundamental basketball. When you go to the line, you've got to knock them down, Ed.
Absolutely. And Jackson's done an extremely good job of that this evening.
Second one up, scores it.
2 for Zach McDowell.
Cox with the ball. 33 seconds to go. He drives in, gets it to Sifford. Sifford tried to put it up, but somebody was on him. Cox drives in, puts up a runner, scores it. Jake Cox. Quick timeout by the Bearcats with 24.3 seconds to go. Jackson up by 5. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Well, Ed, 31, I keep looking at the clock and they're running the clock.
27 seconds left if you look
Okay.
right above the basket.
Thank you.
Nope, never mind.
Hey.
They're on the same clock as the other.
Well, we'll find out how many seconds are left in this game, and next time I'll write that down. But Bearcats have, hats off to them. They were down and out, and here they've come back, made a very close game, very good game out of this. Still got a chance to win it. They're only trailed by 5, 2-possession game with 24.3 seconds to go. Clark will inbound. He has the ball. I tell you, he's a player, and he's going to be fouled by Logan Roby. Logan Roby, his second to line to shoot 2 will be Bobby Clark. And Clark is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 for 9 from the line tonight.
Doesn't get much better than that.
My dad said it's law of average, time for him to miss. But I want to tell you, this young man right here, if you want to learn to shoot a free throw,
watch him.
Great form. He's just a player. I really enjoy watching a young man.
Again for the Indians, number 40, John Meyer.
I have him with 22 points. 10 of those are free throws, Ed.
Now 11.
Yep.
2 for Bobby Clark.
Well, that's just what you want to see. I mean, that's you want him handling the ball. And I can see why, because he goes to the line. He's going to knock it down. Sifford with a quick three will not go, and we got a push foul on Logan Roby. That's not Clark going to the line again, is it? 14.3 seconds to go. Clark will go back to the line.
The line shooting 2 for Jackson, Bobby Clark.
Clark misses one, and boy, did you see the grimace on his face? I mean, it was like
it pained him.
Oh yeah, like somebody whopped him real good. Tell this young man he takes pride in his free throw shooting and his game. Knocks the next one down.
For Bobby Clark.
Cox with the ball, 12 seconds left. Still with the ball, loses it off his foot. It's going to be over and back against the Bearcats. Turnover, 7.7 seconds to go. The Indians are going to win this game, but Bearcats have got to be pleased the way they came back. They had a horrible third quarter.
Yeah.
They couldn't score. They couldn't get enough shots, and they're going to let the clock run out. The Indians are going to come away with a CMO Conference victory, 66-58 over the Bearcats.
Improved to 4-2 on the seasons, while the Bearcats are still looking for that first victory.
Players congratulating themselves. I tell you what now, there's some hard feelings out there against the big boys here.
Yes.
They were getting after each other, and at least they handled themselves real well, shaking hands at the end of the game. Tyler, let's take a quick break. Let us figure the final stats. We want to talk a little bit tonight about that Bloomfield Christmas tournament, so we'll be right back in a minute.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Well, welcome back. While I'm getting the final stats here, I want to get Ed's take on the game.
Well, as we said it a couple minutes into the third quarter, the Achilles heels for the Bearcats all season long have been that third quarter, and they were outscored, 23-6 or 23-8, something like that?
Yeah, 24-8.
24-8, and valiant effort there through the middle part of the fourth quarter to break it down and actually cut the lead to 5, I think, at one point.
Yep.
And ultimately having to foul to stop the clock, and Jackson did what they were supposed to do and make their free throws to come away with an 8-point victory. But all in all, it's just a tale of the game was coming out at halftime, and Jackson made the adjustments at the halftime that just proved very successful against our Bearcats this evening. So.
Well, I'm figuring he's up right quick, Ed.
No problem. No problem.
Let's go with the score rack quick, or the stats for the players. Again, these are unofficial. We have Bobby Clark with the Jackson Indians with 24 points, and he was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of 13 from the line, or 13 of 14 from the line. He had 24 points tonight. We also had 15 to Zach McDowell, 13 to John Meyer, 6 to Tyler Rhodes, 4 to Lawton Duncan, 3 to Brad Clary, 2 to Chris Pointer. 21 for 27 from the line were the Jackson Indians. For the Dexter Bearcats,
Yes.
I guess we're off the air?
No, we're good.
Okay. For the Dexter Bearcats, Flanagan had 24 points, 17 to Jake Cox, 7 to Jake Lee, 3 to Josh Sifford, 3 to Josh Sifford, 3 to Jake Cox, 2 each to Jordan Fritz and to Taylor Jarrell. Free throw wise, 15 for 20 for the Bearcats.
Not a bad effort from the line for the Bearcats this evening. Not quite 21 of 27, but 15 of 20% percentage-wise, right about the same. But so either way, Bill, I see you pulled up the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament brackets. We're looking forward to bringing all those games. 26 games, correct?
26
those
games.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday following Christmas, with the first game starting at 9 a.m. on Monday the 27th. Number 1 seed, Kennett Indians, my alma mater, and let me tell you, every bit of that athletic success that Kennett is having these past few years, I have not a thing to do with it. And so, but they'll be taking on the 16th seed, East Prairie. Again, that's at 9 a.m. on Monday the 27th. The number 2 seed are Dexter Bearcats, which still are winless on the season, but drawing the number 2 seed there in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. They'll play the second game against South Pim at 10:15. Number 3 seed will follow up against Puxico. That being Bernie, the number 3 seed against Puxico at 11:30 or approximately thereafter.
Yeah, Bernie and Dexter both tied for the second seed, and a flip of the coin, Dexter won that, and so they're seeded second, Bernie third.
And then the 4th seed following lunch at 12:45 or thereabouts, that'll be Portageville against the number 13 seed Malden. Then the number 5 seed, the home team Bloomfield Wildcats, taking on newcomer Saxony Lutheran, one of the 2 new teams to the tournament this year.
Yep.
That game will be at about 2:30 in the afternoon, or Bill, as we've seen in the last few years, it's probably going to be closer to 3.
Yep.
But the bracket says 2:30, so that's what we're going to advertise. Then the next game will be the number 6 seeded Twin Rivers Royals against the number 11 seed Richland Rebels. And then it was followed by the 7 seed Hayti against the number 10 seed Doniphan. And then the number 8 seed, the last game on Monday will be number 8 Van Buren against number 9 Holcomb, the second new team to the tournament.
And that should be a good game. There's going to be a few good games. I want to tell you, I really like Saxony Lutheran being brought into the tournament, Holcomb Hornets being brought into that tournament. I think it's going to be good for the tournament. Holcomb brings 2 sophomores. Good ball players. They're going to get better and better and better. You've got the Reeves boys. You got a freshman and a junior that are playing guards. They're doing a great job. Holcomb is going to be a good addition to that tournament.
Yes, it is.
Saxony Lutheran, they're a private school up in the Jackson,
just north of Cape.
Right, and they're gonna have a they're having a tough season, but I want to tell you, they're well coached. They're going to bring a good ball club to the tournament. If they go into if these teams go into the consolation bracket, they're going to make it a better consolation bracket than what we've had in the past.
Absolutely. I want to remind everybody also, Bill, as you said earlier, again, first game Monday on the 27th at 9 a.m. Tuesday, the first game will be on 9 a.m. as well. Then follow up Wednesday beginning at noon, I believe, and Thursday beginning at noon, as we'll have that championship evening there on Thursday. Following after Christmas there, before we will celebrate the end of the year and the celebration of the new year coming in a few days later.
Yep. We, YHC, this is the second year in a row that we have brought that Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, all 26 games live.
Yes.
We have brought those 26 games. This will be our 4th year,
yes,
all 26 games, but on a tape-delayed basis. Boy, it's starting to light up in here now.
Viewers may have liked it better dark.
Yeah, especially his quadruple chin and bald head, But again, we look forward to it. We want to thank New Wave Communications for all their help that they give us.
Absolutely.
Want to thank the Bloomfield School District for allowing us to come in to do that tournament. And again, you folks out there, don't stay home. Pick a game each night, or pick 2 or 3 games and go. And then when you get home, then you can turn that TV on, or before you go. A lot of people watch the TV, Ed, just to see what time, if the games are going along. Like you said, every now and then they get strung out and they get behind, so then they know when to get up to watch the game. So,
well, and how many people came to the broadcast booth last year, Bill, and said, hey, I was sitting at home watching the games. I haven't been to this tournament in 20 years. I got so excited I came on down to the game. So that we want to thank New Wave Communications and the Bloomfield School Board for making that kind of event possible. But even though all 26 games live, still the largest ticket sales at the gate in the last 10 years. So it's, while it's exciting to broadcast and exciting to watch, you still can't replicate the atmosphere going on in that gymnasium with a lot of those great teams and great fans follow their teams to that tournament.
We had so many people came and said, well, we were at Pizza Hut,
yes,
having pizza, and said they had their 3 TVs on the game, and said, we hadn't been to the game in years, let's go. And I had another gentleman from here in Dexter said he hadn't been since high school, and told his wife, said, get dressed, we're going to the game. So,
absolutely.
There's nothing like being there, but instead of sitting for all 8 games each of the first 2 days, the best thing to do is go pick out 2 or 3 games and go home and get in that easy chair and get you a soft drink and a sandwich. And I know Coach Jim Bidewell down at Portageville, he told me, he said, you got us ruined. He said, we went home after our game and we scouted all the games right there on TV. So, again, we appreciate it. Again, we want to thank Rick DePriest, our cameraman tonight, Tyler Wagner on the controller for us tonight, our producer. And just in case you haven't heard, Tyler Wagner will be the new owner of YHC. Sole owner. He is my partner now, and effective January 1, he is going to be the sole owner. I'll be out. He told me to go out and rest, so I've got a new position. I'll be the center coordinator for Three Rivers College here in Dexter, and so I'm looking forward to that challenge. My partner tonight, Ed Gargis. I'm Bill Hampton, and again, we thank you for making us your hometown's high school sports channel. If you're out and about on the roadways, please put those seatbelts on. We know you'll be much safer. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, look forward to tomorrow. See you in a game in the very near future.